In this video, we're going to be doing a walkthrough of Notability for the iPad. When you open Notability, you're going to see two different sections on the screen. On the left side is where you have your dividers and subjects under each divider, and then on the right side is where you have all of your notes and documents. On the left side, you can collapse and open your dividers. On the right side, you can see your note titles, search for specific notes you created, and import files. To create a new note, click on the pencil in a square icon. You can change the title by clicking on the text and by typing on the keyboard. If you have your crayon activated, you can write directly next to the title. Let's take a look at the basic functions that you can do in Notability. You have the text icon where you can select to draw a scribble, which converts your handwriting into a text box. When you double tap the pencil icon, you can select the width of the pen tip, the different stroke options, and the color. The same is with the highlighter tool, except the highlighter tool is more transparent so as to allow text and objects behind it to be seen. The eraser tool will erase. With the scissors tool, you can select a particular line around the portion of your screen and remove it. Most of the time, you'll be using the hand tool so you can move the page without writing, erasing, or cutting it. Notability does have a microphone so you can record comments directly on the page. Realize that you can do one recording per note, but that you can add to it whenever. To delete any sections of the note that you've recorded, you can select the equalizer icon and do some minor editing. Swipe left to completely delete the sound recording. If you want to share this note with recordings to a student, they would not be able to hear it unless you export it as a PDF or RTF file, as they do not have access to the Notability app. Students would then need a converting software to be able to hear your recording. You can export Notability files as a PDF, JPEG, note, or rich text file. Moving on to the plus icon, you can import essentially anything you view on the iPad. The three dots allow you to add a graph or different canvas color as the background, and the page view gives you the ability to jump to a different page, duplicate or delete a page, and clear content on a page. To add another keyboard, you'll need to go into your iPad settings, General, Keyboard, Keyboards, and add a new keyboard. Then, back in Notability, when you add a text box, you can navigate to the correct language by clicking on the globe. There are many ways to export that you can feel free to explore, but here I want to show you the backup to Google Drive. So let's go back to that main menu in Notability and click on the Settings gear and navigate to Auto Backup. You want to make sure that Google Drive is the one that is selected. And if you want, you can select which folders and which notebooks that you want to save to and which file type you want them to be saved as. This will automatically create a folder in Google Drive for backup. Let's say you find an amazing article that you want to share with your classes that's online. You can share the article directly from Safari to Notability by clicking the little share icon and then selecting the Notability app. It is going to take a little time to export it, and then once it's exported, it's going to allow you to create a new note, or you can add it to an existing note that you have. You're going to want to title it, and then you're also going to want to make sure that it's saved in the right notebook. You can double click on the home icon and then open up the Notability app to find your note and start annotating it in Notability. You can hold two fingers on the screen to scroll through the article. When you're ready to highlight, notice the tools that are on the top part of the screen. Just now I've selected the highlighter tool. You can see right now that it's red, and wherever I press the pen or my finger, it will change to whatever I want to highlight. To change the color, you just click back up onto the highlighter icon, and then you can select whatever color that you would like. To add written notes, you can use the text tool. In scribble mode, you can use the crayon to write with your handwriting, and Notability automatically will change it into type that may be more legible, at least in my case. You also have the option to keep it in the draw mode with your original handwriting. To move the text box, simply drag and drop where it needs to go. Another tool that might be helpful to highlight certain things is the laser pointer tool. Let's say you want to use an object in the real world. You can use your iPad's camera to document. To create a new note in Notability, select the folder you want it in and then select the new note icon. Good practice is to immediately edit the title by clicking on the text and writing your title. Then click on the plus icon to add items that are not found in the Notability app. This includes something on the camera roll, a document you wish to scan, a GIF library, clip of a website, or sticky notes. In this case, we're looking to use our camera because we don't yet have a picture. Once you have the picture, you can zoom in by separating two fingers on the screen and moving the selected object by clicking on the object, dragging, and dropping. I'm going to use the pencil tool and write over the object, changing the thickness of the line if I need to. From here, you can draw lines, mark up the angles, and demonstrate work on the side. You could save and share all of these examples asynchronously, or you could do a live demonstration by connecting your iPad to your laptop. As a reminder, you'll need your charging cable to share either via Zoom screen share or via QuickTime to the projector in your room.